Hello everybody, it's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, back with another Devil Dog Gaming video game news update. These stories are for Sunday, May 24th of 2020, and on today's episode we will be talking about 5 video game stories that are currently going on. Number 1, apparently there was a job listing listed at Sony Computer Entertainment that made people start freaking out because it was involving a very specific field at Sony around the time of October, which led to a lot of people believing that that was indeed going to be the launch or the official information leak of the PlayStation 5 system. Sadly, that is not true. It was completely a messed up launch thing that they had. It was basically a job listing for something completely different. Has nothing to do with the PlayStation 5. And Sony still says it's still unknown when the actual official launch date for the PlayStation 5 system will be. So I guess we're just going to have to wait even longer, people. Not only to see the PS5 system's final look, even though I've showed it to you guys several times, but also the games library, the lineup, the launch titles that we'll be able to get with this elusive system, if it even really exists. But stay tuned, we'll have to find about that out soon enough in the coming days. Alright, story number 2 is involving the DLC pack for Borderlands 3. Finally, another DLC pack is launching for Borderlands 3, and it's known as Bounty of Blood, A Fistful of Redemption. And it is a Western-themed tale of a very harsh revenge story where you're going against a gang known as the Devil Riders. I like the name of the gang. Basically, the DLCs that they've had for Borderlands 3 have been really good, okay? Well, most of the DLC they have for the Borderlands games are always really good, and this one is no exception. Hopefully the people working on it, though, actually got paid money and didn't get their bonuses taken away because they didn't sell enough of the copies of the game's DLC. The only thing I can say is I hope the people that are working on it actually are getting the money they deserve for busting their butt to actually make DLC for a game that is really good in the first place. As I found out here, the DLC for Borderlands 3, Bounty of Blood, A Fistful of Redemption, will launch on June 25th. So if you're waiting for a big DLC to drop, June 25th is the date when you can pick it up for your gaming system and play against the Devil Riders. Once again, I gotta say I love the name of those bad guys. Good choice out there. Wonder why they chose the name Devil Riders. I don't know. Alright, story number 3 of this news update is involving the Xbox Game Pass and the PC Game Pass titles that will be coming out for the rest of May. There'll be 4 more games that you can actually download and play while having the Game Pass for PC and Xbox. And I'm going to tell you what they are. And guess what, people? They're not that good. No, I think one of them's good. The other ones are not that good. I love it when they're always like saying, our Game Pass is better than yours and all this. It's like blah, blah, blah. But you know what? It's all about the same. All we're going to get is the same bottom of the barrel crap with occasionally a good one thrown in. And that's what's going on here, at least with these last 4 games. Some of the other ones were really good, so I'm not going to discredit that. The 4 games you'll be receiving on the Xbox Game Pass and the PC Game Pass for the rest of May. The first one is Minecraft Dungeons. So if you wanted to play a Minecraft game, there you go. You get that good. Actually, it's a really good game. I'm not a fan of Minecraft, but I will admit it's a good game. Next up is Alan Wake. Actually, Alan Wake's really freaking good. It's nice to see them actually giving that out as a free game for all 4 of the people who haven't already played it. So that's a good one there. Next up, here's a kicker. Here's a barn burner right here. You're going to be receiving City Skylines. Why does that sound familiar? Hey, Bob. Why does City Skylines sound so familiar? Oh, yeah, that's right. The PlayStation Plus members got that. It's our free game of the month for May. Okay, well that's interesting, ain't it? I wonder if you guys are. Let's see. Is there any sort of a farming simulator on here? No, no farming simulator. Okay, so you get City Skylines as your third game of the month, and the last game that you'll be receiving for May is Plebly Quest: The Crusades. I have no idea what that is. It sounds like a little kid's game. It might be good. I don't know. Sounds like a little side-scrolling, top-scrolling role-playing game. I'll have to check into that. You know, if it's really good or something, I'll let you know. But yeah, the last game is Plebly Quest. So the last game, the last 4 games you'll be receiving for May are Minecraft Dungeons, Alan Wake, City Skylines, and Plebly Quest: The Crusades. Interesting, but actually not that interesting, other than Alan Wake. Okay, the 4th story of today is involving the Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. I've got all kinds of information on this sequel that's on its way. Oh, my bad. I have nothing. I have nothing because there is nothing. Yeah. Apparently the development team who's hard at work on this great game, this multi-part cash grab game, says in here that they have just started in the planning phase. That's right, people. So all you people out there that were like, oh, they'll have the next part out in a couple months. No, they're not. They're still just basically in the planning phase with no current details of any of the game, or even a name for it. That's right. I wonder if they're just going to go out on the limb and call it a really, really good name like Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. I bet you they do that. But yeah, the development team did say, don't worry people, there's not going to be a 5-year gap between this game as the other one, because we have a working game engine and mechanics, and we have everything's up and running. So apparently it won't take 5 years. They didn't say how many years though, but judging from the fact that they're just now in the planning phase, and it says here they don't know how to do the open world. They're thinking of not doing the open world, and if they do, it'll be in small chunks. Yeah, that sounds like a really good game, don't it, people? I wonder if they're just going to stretch out 40-plus hours of them just on the outside of Midgard this time. I wonder. I can't wait to see how this great game's going to come out when they finally release it in 4.5 years. But in all due fairness, I hope they actually make a good game. I hope it does allow for you to go outside and explore the world. What Gaia, I think the name of the world is. Because that's kind of the main structure of the game. And if you cannot figure out a way of doing it, even though, why don't you just do it like Final Fantasy 15? Huge game world there. Look pretty good too. Just do it like Final Fantasy 15. I don't think they're going to be able to do it though, people. I don't think with the time and the limitations they're working with, they're going to be able to pull this off. But I hopefully am going to be stand corrected. Hey, Squeenix, hey, yo, dude out there who made the last one, prove me wrong. I'd love to be proved wrong. Hopefully I will be proved wrong, because I want to see this game succeed, even though I don't like it. But I don't think it's going to. Alright, and our last story of the day. Ooh, this one's a little salty, yeah. Ghost of Tsushima, one of the biggest games that's going to be released for the final end life of the PS4. There are people, at least one specific guy, I'm even going to say his name at the end of this, who actually says that it's nothing more than a Breath of the Wild ripoff that has no character to it. Now, I have seen and got to play a little bit of Ghost of Tsushima already, and I can say it is brutally great. The game world is beautiful. It's epic. I love the fact of how you use wind gusts to know where to go. I like how they have animal buddies that show you where stuff is. So if you see a bird, you follow it. It'll take you to a shrine. I like the way you can level your character up. I even like the battle, which seems kind of difficult. If you actually go and fight a mano or mano with a bunch of other people, it's almost like a Dark Souls, Demon Souls thing where you've got to be very strategic in how to plan the counter and block and attack. to kill the enemies, or you can just go through like very like a ninja, just jumping around and scaring people and killing them, sneak attacking them. And honestly, I think personally it's got a lot of personality to it. The characters are well written. It looks to be a massively epic samurai style game. But apparently this guy named Peter Glagowski, Peter Glagowski says in his little interview that he finds it to be a boring, drab, uneventful, Breath of the Wild ripoff that has no character in terms of the way the world looks and the way the game plays. Yeah, I don't even know if he's even got to play the game or not, but hey, Peter Glagowski, I hate to tell you this, but I think you're a moron, okay? You're allowed to have your own opinion of a game, but it's got to be an opinion that actually can back it up with reasoning why you feel that way. I mean, I have a lot of rants on my channel where I'm just mean and nitpicky, but if you talk to me, I will explain to you in great detail of the reason why I have these rants in the first place. I may be saying mean things, but there's reasons why I say these mean things, people. In my personal opinion, certain games aren't good because of certain reasons, okay? Check out my rants, you'll see. If you want to see exactly kind of what the reasons are, just watch the game reviews I have. The rants are me just tearing into them. But this guy, this Peter Glagowski, I'd like to see why you feel this way about Ghosts of Tsushima, because all you seem to be is nitpicking about it, but not actually voicing your opinion as of why you think it's like that. It'd be nice to know, Peter Glagowski. But this was Nate, aka Devil Dog. These were the 5 stories for the news update for Sunday, May 24th of 2020. The first one was a botched job listing at Sony that made people think that we were going to be receiving information about the launch of the PS5 in October, which, come on people, to get serious. The second story was the new DLC dropping for Borderlands 2, known as Bounty of Blood, A Fistful of Redemption, where you fight against the Devil Riders. Sounds good. That'll be releasing on June 25th. The third story was the 4 new games that Xbox Game Pass and PC are receiving for the final games of May, which are Minecraft Dungeons, Alan Wake, City Skylines, and Plebly Quest: The Crusades. The fourth story was not a story at all. It's just involving Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 and how they still don't know what they're doing with it. And the fifth and final story is about this guy, Peter Glagowski, that apparently does not like Ghost of Tsushima, and for some really weird reasons. That's all I can say. But these were the 5 stories for Sunday, May 24th of 2020. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video. Please leave in the comments below if you know about any of these stories. Hit the like icon if you like this video. Leave comments. I love answering each and every single one of them. Hit the bell icon to stay updated whenever I release any new videos on my channel. And remember, I always end my videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember people, the devil is in the details. Peace out until next time.